The Business Rescue Task Force, appointed with the aim of rescuing businesses in financial distress, highlighted during the engagement with the President and his team that it intends to propose policy and legislative reforms and ensure sufficient revenue generation for struggling Namibian businesses. Business Rescue Task Force Chairperson noted the importance of SME development and the inclusion of previously disadvantaged small business operators.
Yeah, a lot has been said, but I think the key points to highlight is around the importance of emphasizing that in most cases you're working with other people's money. It's very seldom your own money in business. You know, but also part of the education that I think we need to continue building. It's a societal responsibility as well as that custodial responsibility that needs to play through. And I think there was initially a big perception, for example, that the banks get money from the government and they can just dish it out in terms of loans. But it's actually just the opposite. It's other people's money that they're caretaking and working responsibly with. And so the same even goes to state-owned enterprises. It's taxpayers' money. I mean, it's that whole cycle. And that responsibility weighs heavy on a lot of people. And I neglected to just mention that we're also going to just do a short paper on previously disadvantaged SMEs that we will hand over to NIPDB, where the responsibility sits for the SME development, because there is different perspectives on it, and we didn't have the time to fully embed ourselves in that challenge. But it's an important part of making sure that the long-term culture doesn't end up with getting money all the way to writing off a card. How do you responsibly look after those businesses? And I think that if we can really get it right, it's to get family businesses to survive beyond the second generation.
Prime Minister Saara Kuugongelwa noted and emphasized that the proposal should be more inclusive in catering to the needs of diverse businesses.
I'm also pleased to note that you have concluded your work with these very impressive proposals that you are putting forward. We note that you have consulted stakeholders, because the stakeholdership is very diverse, and from where we are, we meet with them in different groups. And I'm happy to see today there is a diversity of some sort. I hope that this reflects that consultation and these proposals are actually catering for the needs of the diversity of our business sector, and no one would feel left out. I hope that during the process of your work, you have been able to get an insight into how many companies are actually facing a distressing situation. Who are they? Would that information be available to the stakeholder institutions that we need to implement these measures? And probably just an indication, because I expect that you would not have done that analysis, who have the potential to be rescued and who not, so that we don't also create this expectation to everybody that experiencing problems there that the help is coming and then they will be disappointed and they will start toying again.
Alternative funding instruments pursuing enhanced service delivery and improving the ease of doing business in Namibia were some of the key highlights within the report delivered to the Namibian presidency.